Good morning. How are you all today? Are you all happy? We are going to do a new session today and I want to show you some activities which you can do sitting at home. Do you want to learn them? Yes? This is going to be fun. You would love to do them. What we need for these indoor activities is if you have clay at home, you can use clay or you can also use crayons if you have crayons. And I'm sure you'll also be having some color pencils. Okay? You can either use color pencils or crayons or clay. Now let's get started. I just want to show you some formation of the slanting line, sleeping line to make a shape. See? Slanting line, sleeping line. That becomes a, very good, that's a triangle. So let's place some more triangles. So that becomes a pattern. One more triangle, slanting line, sleeping line. Another triangle and then one more triangle. Okay, this is, how many triangles do you see here? These are 4 triangles. Very good. Now, you can also make different shapes by placing the triangles. Parents, you can encourage your kids to, form the crayons or the pencils or with the clay in the same way. So it becomes a recap. It's a recap for the shapes. The kids can also be encouraged to make alphabets or they can also form numbers with the help of clay. Okay kids, now I'm going to show you rectangle. See, sleeping line, 2 sleeping lines, 2 standing lines. That makes a rectangle. How does a rectangle look? Rectangle, the opposites are equal. Look at this. This side 1 and 2 are equal, 3 and 4 are equal. The opposites are equal in a rectangle. Okay, now we are going to make a square. All the 4 sides will be equal in a square. This is a square. All 4 sides are equal. Okay, now you can also form a circle with the help of crayons. If you can't make it with crayons, you can use the clay that you have. What color clay do you have in your house? Yes? Can you see I have violet and I have lemon yellow with me. I have violet and lemon yellow color clay with me. So with this I'm going to make a circle. That's a circle. Now you can also do one thing. Kids, you can just go around, take a look at your, the inside of your house and see what all places can you find a circle. Places where you can find circles. Circle, the utensils in your mother's kitchen. In your kitchen will be circle in shape. Some of the utensils will have like the lids on top of them. They will be circle in shape. Some the placemats of the table, they will also be rectangle or square or circle sometimes. So you just have to go on a shape hunting and you have to see what all shapes are there in your house. Okay, will you do that? Try doing a shape hunting in your house and send us the photos or the list of objects that you have found in your house. Okay, very good. Now, with the help of color pencils, you can also make a kite. What shape is a kite? Kite will be diamond in shape. So that's slanting line, and another slanting line. That becomes a diamond. And one more at the bottom for the tail. That's the tail. That's a kite. Now do you want to make a boat? Should we try a boat? Again, sleeping line, slanting line, and then we need one more pencil. This is the top of the boat And then this is the anchor of the boat. Do you know the rhyme? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So how do you make a boat? You need two pencils to make the sleeping line, slanting line, and then one big sleeping line, and then one more sleeping line on the top to make the anchor. Okay? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So we have done making a boat and then a kite. What else can you make with the help of pencils or crayons? Think of different ideas and you can just become creative. I think we can also make a flower pot. Slanting line, sleeping line, and then one standing line on the top. That's the flower pot. Now for the flower, you can use some clay, make the flower and the beautiful flower petals. Do you want to give it a try? This is the flower petals. These are the flower petals. That's a beautiful yellow flower. Okay. So this is how parents, you can encourage your kids to engage themselves for some time, away from the screen, away from the laptops or telephones or iPads. This is one good way to help them improve their pre-writing skills, also for their fine motor skills. I hope you will all encourage your kids to do these activities. Okay. Now kids, let's read a story. I want to read a story to you all. This is a story of The Grapes Are Sour. The grapes are sour. What do you see in the picture? There is a fox and there is a vineyard. There are bunches and bunches of grapes hanging to the vine. So once a hungry fox reached a vineyard. He saw bunches of grapes hanging above him. See, there are the grapes which are hanging above him. He jumped at them. He jumped again and again, but he could not reach the grapes. At last, the fox was tired. The grapes are sour. I don't want them, he said. He walked away from the vineyard. So what did the fox say? The fox tried to reach the grapes because the fox wanted to eat them. The grapes looked very, very yummy and tempting. When the fox jumped up and up, was it able to reach the grapes? No, the grapes were high up and the fox was unable to reach the grapes. So what did the fox do? After trying for so many times, the fox was so tired. He got really upset that he's not able to reach those grapes. So what did the fox say to himself? He said, the grapes are sour. I don't want them. And he just walked away. The end. That's the end of the story. Okay, this is another story. Okay, there's another story about the boy and the cashew nuts. How many of you like to eat nuts? Can you name some nuts? Nuts are like, those dry nuts which are like cashew, almonds, fig, dates. Do you like to eat any nuts? Which is your favorite nut? Some kids like to eat almonds a lot, and they also like that special sweet which will be diamond in shape, that almond kaju katli or almond katli. How many of you like to eat that sweet? Okay, so this story is about the boy and the cashew nuts. Cashew nuts, we call them kaju in Hindi. Kaju, the boy and the cashew nuts. There was a boy who liked cashew nuts very much. So his mother always gave him a few nuts to eat. But he was never satisfied and always asked for more. His mother would say, "No dear, if you eat too many at a time, your stomach will hurt." One day the boy was alone at home. He picked up the jar of cashew nuts. He ate up as many cashew nuts as he could. The next day, the boy had pain in his stomach. He felt sorry for not obeying his mother. See, the story is about a little boy who loved to eat cashew nuts. Every day his mama used to give him only a few nuts, only handful. If you eat too many nuts, it will give you stomach ache. That's what his mama told him. But what did the little boy do? He always asked for more. Mama, give me more, give me more, give me more. But his mama always told him, no, no dear, you can't eat so many nuts. Because if you eat too many of them, you will have stomach ache. You will get pain. Mama, stomach is aching. Okay, that boy listened to his mama for that moment. But one day when he was alone at home, when his mama was not at home, he just ate up all the nuts. He emptied the full jar full of nuts. What happened then? He had a very bad stomach ache. You know, things like that happen when you don't listen to your mama or papa. When they tell you something not to do, you have to listen to them. They always say that because they want you to be safe and they want you to be healthy. Then what happened to the little boy? He ate up all the nuts, he emptied the jar, and he had a terrible stomach ache. Then he started crying in pain. Then his mama said, okay dear, so next time you have to be careful. You should never eat so many nuts at a time. He said, okay mama, I will not do it again. I'm sorry. See, when you make a mistake, it's always good. You should say, sorry, I will not do it again. Sorry, I will always listen to you. Okay, that's the end of the story. So this story is about the boy and the cashew nuts. The boy did not listen to his mama, so he got a stomach ache. Then in the end, he realized his mistake and he said, sorry mama, I will not repeat this mistake again. That's it. That's the end of the story. So I hope you all are using those magical words. Do you know the magical words? Sorry, please, thank you, welcome, excuse me. When somebody gives you something, you say, very good, thank you. You say thank you. When you want to ask for something, you have to say, please, please give me, please can I get it, please can I have some more. And when somebody gives you something, you say, welcome, thank you, welcome. Okay, and when you make a mistake, you have to say, you should always remember to say, sorry, sorry, I will not do it again. Sorry, that was a mistake. Okay? Okay, I hope you all have enjoyed this session. Keep trying all these activities, the indoor activities that I have shown you, and try sending us the photos. Okay? Bye-bye.